welcome to this special edition of Overarching. This is a podcast about St. Louis, typically, but today we have a special guest who is performing in Richmond Heights.
Famously not St. Louis.
Famously not St. Louis. Home to the St. Louis Galleria, but that is, as we all know, a lie. But we will talk about trains.
Mm-hmm.
We will talk about local politicians.
Yes.
So
We'll also talk about Staten Island politicians.
that's true. That's true. Not St. Louis,
Yeah.
but close.
Yeah.
They both start with the letter S.
And they're both islands.
In the sense, yep. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, you got the three rivers.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Check me on that. Geography nerds. Not us. Would never be us.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Overarching sponsored by First Bank. First Bank. It's the First Bank.
Yeah. And John Charlton specifically is the guy who does your home mortgage because we told you to.
Yep.
Yeah. If you don't do it, you don't like us.
Yeah. So, all of you out there who, famously can afford mortgages because they are just giving those suckers away like it's 2008.
Speaking of home mortgages, stay tuned to the episode where we talk about the normal amount of square feet for a house.
But more on that later. But now we're going to turn it over to our guest. I'm Colin.
I'm David.
I'm Bradley.
All right, everybody, please welcome to Overarching the Honorable Kentucky Colonel, James Stephen Murray.
Yes, I am a Kentucky Colonel. I can legally kill someone in Kentucky, but once I cross state lines, I'm done.
What? How did...
Hey, we border Kentucky.
We do.
We can technically make that happen.
That is true. Yeah, does the Kentucky Bend count? Because
Like the Kentucky Bend.
how did you become a Kentucky Colonel?
The governor, I think, was a fan.
Andy Brashear?
My memory's gone, man. This is like 10 years ago, but I think the governor of Kentucky was a fan and gifted it to us or something like that. I could entirely be wrong.
No, that makes sense. Andy Brashear sounds like the kind of person that would.
I was wondering if it was a Impractical Jokers thing of some kind, but
I looked into it. I looked into it.
I couldn't find it. It seems like the Kentucky Colonel Society takes itself somewhat seriously.
1,000% they do. It's also a strange way to begin the interview.
That's what we're going for.
I've not used my Kentucky Colonel fame to get away with anything. Like I'm a good upstanding Kentucky Colonel.
Well, according to ethnicityofcelebs.com, you're not only a Kentucky Colonel, but you were also raised Catholic. It's an intersection of your identity that's quite interesting. It's a real site, and these are two of the only facts on it.
No, it's not.
It's a real place.
It's actually, I think it's
bring to your attention.
I think it's ethniccelebs.com with the C being shared between both.
Ethniccelebs.com. Holy smoke! This is crazy. It's Pedro Pascal.
I know.
Wild.
It's
to
beautiful.
what end? This is like WikiFeet. It's worse than WikiFeet.
It's
worse than
it's like WikiFeet, but probably with racist overtones.
It's
just like WikiFeet.
Just like WikiFeet. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah. By the way, I have the second best feet of the Impractical Jokers according to WikiFeet.
Oh,
the second.
And they have pictures of my feet from high school.
Okay,
that's a
little dark.
How the internet got that, I have no idea.
Speaking of your high school, there was a David Carr.
Yeah.
The New York City council member went to your high school.
Did you know this?
Did you know this?
I don't know who David Carr is.
Well, he is the council member for Staten Island.
Why are we
okay? He currently?
Currently.
You know I don't live in Staten Island, nor have I lived there for 25 years. But
I do know
I don't really keep up on the latest elections in their council.
Nor should you.
That's probably a good thing.
Should you?
Yeah.
I just find it incredibly fascinating that he's 10 years younger than you, but looks 10 years older than you.
Oh, no. That's what politics does to you, man.
That's incredible.
What Staten Island politics does to you.
That's right.
Well, I mean, I don't know if your people told us, I mean, anything about this show, or if you know anything about this show.
I've watched a couple episodes this morning.
Okay, yeah,
fantastic.
We're a civics podcast. we are not.
I saw a lot of tax jingles in the opening of several of your videos.
Tax jingles.
Yeah.
We praise our collector of revenue.
Our last guest before you was an alder person.
Did you say altar person, like an altar boy?
No,
No.
alder, like alder person.
Like, yeah, like the
alder
Like an
woman.
alder? I don't know what the word is. Alder.
It's a city council, except it's a different word. So
Right.
St. Louis doesn't have a city council. We have a board of aldermen.
which that's, I mean, obviously he came on here to talk about that.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
One of only 3 cities in America that have the city and county separated. Baltimore and
Do you
Carson.
seriously cover like civics?
Yeah,
Is it
straight up.
So like what's like what's the latest civics
Look at him digging into his.
What's the latest
Talk to me about civics.
There is right now one of the biggest topics of conversation is a massive historical armory that's downtown adjacent that is they want to
turn it into a data center.
Private companies want to turn it into an AI data center.
Okay.
And everybody around town's like, that's just horrible land use.
Well, yeah, no, yeah. Well, let's let him talk about it. Where do you land on that issue, James?
I have no skin in this game in the slightest.
Or should you?
Wow, he really pandering to the St. Louis audience there, taking the center,
taking the left, right hands.
I'm taking the disinterested.
Well, but here's the thing. We are a St. Louis podcast, and you're on our show because you're coming to St. Louis to do a show. You're going to be playing Helium. December 30th through October 30th.
You're way out. You're already screwed up, man. You're
October 30th through November 1st.
Correct.
And it's gonna be a good time. And
we have an after party at the Armory.
Virtually.
Hosted by Meta.
Hosted in the metaverse.
Hosted by Amazon Web Services.
Yeah, AWS is hosting.
Yes. Well, since you're coming to St. Louis, and we all know that we're all actually here just for clip farming. That's our purpose. So I want to give you a direct opportunity to give us your best 15 seconds of pandering to the St. Louis audience.
I don't pander, but I'll just say you come to the show. It's awesome. It's hysterical. That's it.
I
don't gotta pander, man. If you're a fan of Impractical Jokers, my live comedy show is even funnier. We actually play jokers live during the show, meaning I choose someone from the audience, I put an earpiece in their ear, I send them out into the streets of St. Louis without permission, and we watch on screen in the club, and live on the spot, they've got to do and say what I tell them to. It's like watching the TV show happen live. It's freaking wild.
How long do these evenings last?
It's a comedy show, hour and a half.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's not like an all-night party, man.
No. I just figured if you're gonna put like a mic in somebody's ear, they might go rogue. This might take a minute.
Well, sending them out.
The cops sometimes got called on us, but that's where the Kentucky Colin comes in. It all comes full circle.
You flash the shield.
I flashed the badge. I got the badge. I got the bulletproof badge and vest on the.
Sending them out into the mean streets of Richmond Heights. Into the mall parking lot. Our Helium Comedy Club is in the St. Louis Galleria Mall. That I think I don't know if
but here's the thing, but transit accessible. Most malls are known for being like in the middle of like suburb, hellscape.
Yes.
But transit accessible.
I can't wait to watch this guy who gets the earpiece walk down to the metro, get on the metro, go downtown, find somebody, and then
it's like a 3-hour bit I do.
I mean, you know what? We love commitment.
Yeah, people love commuting on comedy. They love it.
I got to tell you, I went to college during.
That's great.
During the time that Impractical Jokers was starting.
Okay.
So I was aware of it. I am aware of it. I did not know who the people on the show were when fielding the request from your agent to be on this. The thing that piqued my interest, and I think the thing that piqued all of our interest, because this is not, we are strange bedfellows here in the Civics podcast and a famous comedian.
But we're like if Jon Stewart wasn't funny and only about St. Louis.
And was 3 people. It took 3 people to do.
That's what our show is.
Like
a lot of asterisks there.
Yeah.
That's what St. Louis is. It's a lot of asterisks. Murr.
It's true. The thing that piqued my interest about you was something having to do with the Pacific Southern Railroad Club.
Right.
Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
I've been on calls all morning about it. So this story's, can I curse or no?
Yeah,
absolutely.
The story's batshit crazy. Okay. So so I'm a huge train buff, right? I always been my whole life. And
Welcome.
last year in like December, an article hits the Wall Street Journal and all local papers here in Jersey about one of America's longest running, oldest model railroad clubs. And it's like one town over from where I live, right? And I'm heading there in a little bit. So the club has been running since it started in 1950. The club formed in 1964. They've been running for decades, building literally one of America's biggest, most incredible model railroad clubs in the basement of a home. But they didn't stop there. They knocked out a foundation wall and kept going under the lawn. Like, so when you're in part of the layout, there's nothing above you except the grass, you know? And it's been running for
Train
decades.
tunnels.
Exactly. It's a nonprofit. To give you some perspective, the house I live in, I'm in Princeton, New Jersey, Central Jersey. My house is 4,600 square feet, average size house. The train club layout is 12,000 square feet of track. Think about that. It's crazy, dude. It's professional HO gauge.
12,000?
12,000 square feet of track. Unbelievable. So, anyways, last year, the president of the club, the owner of the house, died from cancer, sadly, and his widow was forced to sell the house. So it hit all the papers, it hit the Wall Street Journal, went national or international about their plight. Like, because this is happening all across America as the hobby industry kind of ages out, that this exact scenario is happening all across America.
Yeah.
So the night before it went up for public sale, and somebody at the boss's house can be like, your train club can't come in 5 times a week playing with their trains in the basement. Get the hell out, right?
Right.
So the night before it went up for public sale, my wife and I bought the house to save the train club.
You are phenomenal.
Now I'm one of the board members of Pacific Southern Railway, which is a nonprofit. They've donated like over like $250,000 to local fire and EMT. They give all the money away, and now I'm a board member, and I own the house that the club.
You have some
House is
crazy
open
titles.
all day long, all week long, because we don't live there. We're 5 minutes away. We live in our house, and the train club has full access to the house at all times. And then we rebuilt a 3-car garage on property and made it into. We saved another train club from upstate New York. Took apart their layout. I didn't buy that house. I took apart their layout, moved it into the 3-car garage. It's open to the public all the time. We have our train club open house, the 46th annual one, coming up in a few weeks at the end of November. Dude, it's wild, man.
That is impressive, Murr.
It's so cool. We just launched a new product. Hold on, come with me.
Yeah.
Let's go. This is so exciting.
You can't buy. You can buy one house with a historic model train club in it, but you can't buy 2. You know, then they'll get greedy.
Okay, puppies. So we just launched our first box car. It's the Pacific Southern Railway.
Oh my God, he has
box
merch.
car. It is so cool, man.
So cool.
We got, we really relaunched the website. We've got T-shirts and hats and virtual memberships. It's really cool, man. Like the club has, since my wife and I bought the house, the club has expanded dramatically. Like a lot of new members have come on board.
You said it's open to the public every once in a while?
Oh, yeah. It's open November 22nd, 23rd. We open up the house and the whole property. There'll be food trucks and games and multiple train layouts running, not just the main event. So you can go to the 3-car garage, see the trains, go into my personal layout that I built, go down to the basement, see the main event, so to speak.
Yeah.
It's so cool, man. It's
I'm
so
booking
cool.
a flight.
Train buff, become a member, go to pacificsouthern.org to become a member. You can be a member from all across the world. Every 2 weeks, I record videos for virtual members, and they get it right to their inbox from the train club. What we're doing, the layout, it's so cool.
This is unbelievable.
That is
All right, I'm so.
Is it just in a neighborhood? Is it just in a normal like cul-de-sac or something?
It's just a house. It's just a
that's
house.
awesome.
I'm so set on my heels.
Imaginative, but the members of the club were literally all geniuses.
Yeah,
so
of
I
course.
swear, one guy ran technology for the president club ran technology for Bell Laboratories for decades.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
In the rise of computing. Another guy is multiple rocket scientists at Princeton University, multiple mechanical engineers, chemical engineers. One guy physically assembled nuclear bombs for the U.S. government. I mean, like, they're geniuses, literally. Yeah. And they've now honed their imagination skills.
You're hanging out with the right people, Murr.
Yeah. Nuclear scientists.
Yeah. In case of emergency, befriend Murr's friends.
Right. Yeah. He has a bunker and access to nuclear science and access to telecoms.
You can be entertained at all hours of the day.
Yeah.
Just in case.
You dropped a little nugget about your personal layout of trains.
My best memories of childhood are my dad and I building our model trains. We had larger gauge. We had 027 gauge Lionel trains in my house in Staten Island where I grew up. when I stopped tracking the city council members there. To the day my father died, my dad passed from Alzheimer's a few years ago back. And to the day he died, he didn't remember us anymore. But if you put a model railroad magazine in his hands, I mean, his eyes would light up. Or if you played Sinatra, he would know every lyric to the day he died. So it's so funny how like something like that, a hobby like that, just gets ingrained in your permanent memory forever.
Your dad sounds so Staten Island.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna play with my model trains and listen to Sinatra. That's so great.
Model trains, but not real ones.
But not real ones. How dare you? I'm curious, the fact that you now live on the Jersey side and grew up in Staten Island, is it Rangers, Islanders, or Devils now? That's my question.
It's a really good question. I was raised Islanders, believe it or not, and then became Devils because they've been really good to us. They've let us film at Devils games multiple times in the past 15 years from
I was
Joker.
gonna say I've seen clips of you at Devils games.
Yeah, I mean, there's one punch we did. I think there was one where I was on the Zamboni. Another one, we put I think Q and Sal in what do you call it, in the net, whatever it's called. And
I believe it's called the net.
the players took slap shots at them as a punishment. So they've been really good to us for a long time. So
speaking of hockey teams being good to us, you should probably appease the Blues gods.
Oh, appease the Blues gods? Yeah.
Yeah.
They gave us some merch recently
That we said we would wear in this.
we
next
said we
episode.
would wear.
You should put it on backwards.
How about these sweaters though?
There you go. Yeah. So
There you
yeah. So David.
This wasn't planned, by the way. We did tell them we'd wear it in the next episode, and this just happens to be the next episode.
I'm gonna put it on backwards
so you can have the overarching.
everybody knows.
There you go.
There we go. And no, it's not Robert Thomas's number. It's the year we were founded. There we go.
That looks.
Do I look
You look.
Nice tits, David.
nice?
outside of the podcast, what do you guys do for a living? Can I ask?
Yeah. We were going to ask you what you do for a living, but
I'm a realtor. So, and I do a historic, I do a lot of social media. So I do historic walkthroughs of incredible properties here in St. Louis and beyond. And
yeah, like what you did like a while back.
Your
Like,
house right now, I was like, I gotta take a video of that.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's like a in the Central West End. There's like a mansion that's with the Nabisco fortune.
Yeah, so
that you went through a
that's
while back.
kinda how my local fandom popped off was the the Nabisco company.
Yep.
So there's a big mansion here in St. Louis that was kind of founded in that mansion. Nabisco was founded in that mansion, and the phrase "Polly want a cracker" was uttered by a parrot in that mansion.
Whoa.
Hey.
Yeah, so there you go. There's some ridiculous, useless information you have now.
That's really cool, man. My wife and I are obsessed with watching those kind of videos. We do it all, there's some big YouTubers that have those crazy walk. There's a guy, I forget his name, that does old Manhattan real estate. Another guy does a lot of Malibu West Coast, it's just so cool to watch. I freaking love, and we have Zillow date nights all the time.
Yeah, dude, that's every once in a while my wife and I will too. But yeah, that's what I do for a living. I love it. My page is kind of like blown up on me a little bit locally here. Most of my walkthroughs are just ridiculously stupid dad jokes. Filled with, hey, look at this super pretty thing.
Yeah, but what you do that I really appreciate is like you tour a plurality of houses. It's just not just like mansions in St. Louis, because it could just be that.
It's just one bed, one bath for $100,000. Welcome to St. Louis. You can afford to live here.
Yeah.
And making the city look good too. One of the civics things that you should know, James, about the city is that the city county divide is a thing. You're playing in Richmond Heights.
Okay.
Which is not St. Louis.
Got it. But it's a suburb?
Yeah, so it's
sort of.
It's kind of. So it's outside this. We are since 1875. The lines have been drawn this way.
76.
It's all right. 75 was pictorial map of St. Louis. Apologize. I'm thinking of pictorial map. But only other places in America are Baltimore are
like
organized like this, and then Carson City, Nevada. Shout out
Carson City.
Yeah, but like
stay tuned for Murr's Carson City.
Yeah, the thing is, like, the city of St. Louis itself is its own county, and it's only like 66 square miles. And then the rest of it, like, which would be the region, like in a normal spot, would be like the city, but it's
I don't mean to but you.
Yeah, please.
But I brought that up to segue into what we do for a living.
Oh yes.
Which is we own a theater company and a bar. That the bar is also a venue that comedians perform at, and it's in the city. And
What is the venue?
called Greenfinch Theater and Dive. It's small. It's smaller than Helium for sure. But I only brought that up because you should feel bad about not performing in the city, and you should know and you should know the history and know why you should feel bad.
Dude, it's a great venue. Look at this. This looks awesome.
It's a cute little guy.
What the fuck didn't you invite me to perform there? What's up?
Come on here.
Consider this a formal invitation when you come back in 2 weeks, because it's obviously your pattern with St. Louis.
Yeah, I do. I try to visit every 2 weeks, but I try to visit the suburbs.
Do you have a lot of times in St. Louis? Do you have any memories here?
I mean, the guys and I've been there many, many, many times over the past 15 years. So we were on tour since 2011. You know, so I've been there many, many times. So what's the big venue there?
The
big venue.
There's a couple.
We got the Fox,
the Stiefel, which used to be called the Peabody.
I played the Fox. What's the big arena?
The
Enterprise.
Yeah,
I played Enterprise too.
Yeah.
I've been to Helium many times, and all of it. Stiefel. I say Stiefel. Yeah.
Stiefel.
I've been there many, many times, man. I love St. Louis.
We have
and we went to that freaking right near the arches, that freaking museum of oddities.
The City Museum.
No, the oddity.
Yeah, it's like a haunted,
on Leeds Landing.
It's like
just
a
north of
blocks
the
from the arch. It's so
It's really cool. It's full of like wax figures and crap.
Yes. Yeah, we all went last time we were there.
I used to work like above that, like a few floors above that, and like walking by every day and going into it. There's some weird shit.
I genuinely thought that was just a window display. I've never been in there.
You can get ice cream there.
It's cool. It goes down too.
Oh, it does.
It's really creepy.
Yeah, they've really there's a lot of people redeveloping that area as well, because it used to be huge. Look, Leeds Landing over there. But if you're a train fan, that's the place to be on Leeds Landing, because you've got Eads Bridge, which the Metrolink goes through underneath the bridge.
That's true. And then you have the Amtrak tracks that
go underneath the arch.
Yeah, So I don't know if you're a fan of real trains.
I am. If you you got to do in Colorado, from Durango, they have
Durango to Silverton.
Yes,
I've done it.
So cool.
Put my family vacation, and my brother and I like dressed up and like got hats and Ashleigh, put that picture up.
How long ago was that, Bradley?
Oh, this was I was in high school.
Oh, I was like,
it's also fairly terrifying, isn't it?
You're right on the edge there.
It's a narrow gauge, or
and but it's like it's like you're on the side of the mountain going through the valley, and you could
like you're on the back of a donkey just looking over.
Yeah.
Like the Grand Canyon. Yeah,
I'd much rather drive on a road that's on the edge of a cliff as opposed to being on rails, of course.
Yeah,
of course. Yeah.
So 3 weeks ago, my wife and I, we hike Mount Washington in New Hampshire, right?
Oh, awesome.
The highest mountain on the eastern seaboard, I believe, or in the north.
Isn't there like a cog train on there?
There is a cog train, yeah.
Cog railway, right? So I don't know. I hiked it like 25 years ago. I was much younger, and it was the hardest thing I ever did. And so my wife and I did it again like a month ago, and we didn't know how long it was going to take us. I'm 25 years older, right? But we actually made really good time. We got to the top like 2 hours before our cog railway tickets. So I go to the guy. I was like, well, I'm not going to hang out on top for 2 hours waiting, right? So we look around, take pictures, what have you. So I go to the guy at the kiosk. I say, hey, any chance I can catch an earlier train down? He goes, it's all sold out, every train until your 3 p.m. train. He goes, unless, I said, yeah. He goes, unless you want to ride outside the train on the back. I was like, what?
You should have led with that.
He goes, there's no security, no safety. You're not harnessed in. You dangle your feet over the back. You're outside the train and you ride down. I was like, fuck yeah. 10 times the amount for that. It was the coolest train ride down ever. Everyone was jealous. I was like, this is the best thing ever, man.
Oh my God.
What a wonderful way to die. Who cares about safety?
No, honestly, if there were a way to go, sign me up.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you know that I'm sure you do, because you hike Mount Washington all the time. They use that railway to take like cargo up to up to the little towns up there, which is it's like it's not just a tourist thing.
It's wild, man.
My wife and I hiked the Bald Faces recently, like just next door
Yeah.
to Mount Washington. She's hiked Mount Washington before, and she said it was the hardest thing she's ever done as well.
Yeah.
I've got a very niche question. Why does everybody online call you a ferret?
I don't know. Because I'll tell you why. Ferrets have a similar hairline as me.
Oh, really? Is that what it is?
Ferrets have like black and then white foreheads that are like the McDonald's arch, which I assume it resembles my forehead.
Okay.
So it's a temporary nickname.
I've been sitting on this. I'm like, I literally have no idea.
Yeah.
Like, it's just his wiki fandom
Well,
page is just like Murr is.
And then
a
on the
ferret.
show, they gave me a tattoo of a ferret skydiving. They made me go skydiving, and they said it looked like a ferret. So they tattooed a ferret skydiving on my thigh. So
You still have fantastic.
I have. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Overarching, as always, is brought to you by First Bank. Bradley, St. Louis's most bank. Not only are they the first bank, they're St. Louis's largest local bank, actually. Specifically, we're sponsored by John Charlton. Thank you, Colin, a lender with the First Bank mortgage team. If you or a loved one has ever been affected by house and need to talk to a professional about money for house, John Charlton will be your house money man. John is even my personal house money man. That's right. And I trust him with all of my house money needs. Thank you, John Charlton. Thank you, First Bank Mortgage, for sponsoring the show.
Do you think I could do like a sign flip thing with this? Like a.
Jesus. Oh, God. I'm so curious if you have a lot of connection to other St. Louis comedians. Have you toured with some St. I mean, there's obviously like Nikki and
her
like
and Nikki.
well, Sklar brothers. I mean,
Sure.
yeah,
Sklar.
they're going to be here. And then obviously like Cedric.
Oh, such a
is
data
from
trainer,
here.
yeah.
I'm just curious if like you have a lot of other St. Louis ties besides you being here.
We did a comedy festival with the Sklar brothers. I think it was the San Francisco Sketch Comedy Festival. We did it like 25 years ago with them, or 20 years ago, or something like that, with them. And they're lovely guys. But we I would love. They were just headlining something again recently. Maybe it was San Francisco Sketch Comedy Festival again, but it was the worst show of our life. Half the audience left
Oh my God.
before Impractical Jokers, but we sucked. That's why.
Well, they're incredible. They're
So
they're
fun.
fantastic at riffing with one another. I mean, it helps that they're brothers, but I mean they're from St. Louis. They're gonna be I think they're co-headlining Flyover
Yeah.
Festival here
Mhm.
when that happens. I know Aziz is coming to headline that.
I was
Yeah.
wondering why. I guess Aziz is coming, but I was wondering why the Sklar brothers were coming for that. But
They're
they're
from
They're
here.
from
Yeah.
here. That's crazy.
That's sad. Colin's not from St. Louis.
I'm not.
So he's from
I'm a
Florida.
poser. You shot some of a movie recently. Maybe recently?
Yeah, it's
in,
Don't Move.
in
It's
Kansas
his book.
City.
It's his book.
Yeah, it was it's up here somewhere. Don't Move is I've got 9 books out. Thrillers. This is my 5th book, Don't Move. It got shot turned into a movie. Comes out in a few months. It's in the movie is T-Pain, Russ the Rapper, Rob Riggle, Q from Impractical Jokers is in it, Lizzie Fonseca. It's got a great cast. Tom Cavanaugh from Flash and from Ed.
Yes.
Really scary and very funny too.
Tell-
Yeah, we shot in Kansas City.
That's what we want to know about.
Yeah. Well, actually, I need him to back up for a
Okay,
second.
yeah, what?
In my cursor, I don't know anything about. I know you're a comedian. What kind of what are books?
They're the things that you go to bookstores for.
I think we backed up too far. Sorry. You write books.
Yeah.
What are your books? Talk to me about your books.
I got 9. Let's see.
He
Hold on.
just said he had 9.
I know. I need to know. I
2
quality, not quantity.
Quality.
I need to know what they're about. I
Yeah,
need to know
man.
the quality of the book.
I
I would like to know.
I read a little snippet of Don't Move in preparation, and I am not much of a thriller guy, but I'll tell you what,
You're thrilled?
I am thrilled to announce I'm thrilled.
It's crazy. Let's see. I
got it
don't
ready to
have
pitch.
all of them over here, but I have most of them here. You've got the Awakened trilogy. I'm missing an Awakened. I don't know where it is. You got Awakened, my first book, sci-fi horror. Then The Brink
Yes.
and Obliteration. Where's Obliteration? Somewhere up here, somewhere. That's a trilogy from HarperCollins.
You literally just don't stop.
And then, then I did
It's
three
phenomenal.
sci-fi comedy books called Area 51 Interns.
Yes.
They're a group of kids that land a summer internship at Area 51, and we've got to save the book, to save the compound every single day.
Oh, those are amazing graphics too.
Then I got a serial killer thriller called The Stowaway, which is a serial killer on a transatlantic cruise, and the only woman that can stop him that knows the killer's MO. They've got Don't Move, this creature feature. And then You Better Watch Out is my newest one. This is a serial killer thriller as well, with an amazing twist. It did really good for St. Martin's Press. And
What's the twist?
Shut up.
trilogy. These books are connected at the end, and when you get to the end, you're like, "Fuck!" It's Unbreakable. It's Sixth Sense and Unbreakable is what we set up because the third one comes out in about a year. So that'd be my 10th. Yeah, I love horror, man. I love it so much.
Way to go.
Speaking of horrors,
Well, hold on. I hope you take this for the compliment that it is. I fear that the fact that you're a comedian is the least interesting thing about you.
I genuinely think we should take that as a compliment. Yeah.
No, it is. That's what about horrors?
you wanted to bring up the fact that he must have been it must have been really, really scary and terrible filming in Kansas City.
Yeah, you must have been drugged to go there.
Yeah,
terrible
crazy.
city.
Ugh.
Yeah, of all the cities in Missouri.
Why did you film in Kansas City though, for real?
Because Missouri did last year was the first year of their 40% tax rebate.
Tell them about it. Woo, I was hoping you said that.
There you go. We got 40%.
We're all very
back,
excited
man.
about it.
So like, yeah, I mean, just add 40% of value onto your movie for 40% less. It's just it's far better than California. It rivals Canada. We were supposed to shoot in Winnipeg at first, and then when Missouri passed that last year, I'm like, well, screw it, man. Like, there's 10 direct flights to Kansas City a day from Newark. There's no direct flights from Newark to Winnipeg. So like let's switch, and we switched, and it was just much easier for better infrastructure, better people, good crew, easier for the actors to get there. Rob Riggle's from Kansas City. He loved coming back home. It's just, and we're there all the time for Big Slick, is that charity event that Riggle and Paul Rudd and Jason Sudeikis and Heidi Gardner, and Eric Stonetree, they do every year. And the guys and I go every year. It's like one of the best things we do. So we go to Children's Mercy Hospital and raise money for all the kids there and cancer and what have you. And it's just an amazing weekend. We've been doing it for years. And so we go to Kansas City all the time. So it felt very easy and natural to switch. So literally 2 months before shooting, we pulled the trigger and switched to Kansas City. It was great. It worked great.
Yeah, tell your friends to come.
I had to rewrite the script. The script is supposed to be the Bronx to West Virginia and the mountains of West Virginia. And Kansas City didn't really exactly have mountains like that, So we had to rewrite the script to make it from Chicago to the Ozarks to be believable geographically, But
No, we've been lobbying like the movie and like filming sector here in St. Louis has been lobbying for that 40% tax break for a while.
Yes.
and they had so many cool things. Like I had to do a seminar for a school. We got another 0.5% back, and like all these little incentives they give you. You do this, you do that, public service, what have you, and it just keeps going up and up and up. Like, fuck, this is great, man.
So when they have you come into town, they make you like kind of do stuff within the town to like I don't know, like give back or whatever.
A bit. Like I promoted the Power and Light District. They do a big carnival every year. I promoted that for them. Like a lot of favors like that like go a long way in America for sure. You know what I mean? Like it'd be harder to get that kind of stuff in other towns or other countries. So it worked out great, man. It worked out great.
Certainly. There's a big contingency in St. Louis, especially our new mayor, her name's Kara Spencer, is really, really pushing to draw more film and television industry here. There was a feature film that On Fire just premiered.
Oh yeah, the Willem Dafoe movie.
No.
no.
Oh, that's the
It's
different
John
one.
O'Leary, the
That's
gentleman.
And William H. Macy was in
William
it.
H.
William
Macy
H. Macy was the star of it, and so that just wrapped up and premiered. So that's huge for our city.
Yeah.
So keep bringing them here. Murr.
Yeah.
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 man.
There's like all over town, like in front like Tiffany's Diner in Maplewood has like this big flag. This is like official filming location of what. You know?
Yeah, any chance that the movie of your next book,
Yeah.
you can change it to take place?
Yeah.
in
Any chance John Hamm can be the star of your next thriller?
Dude, I'll change the script to anything if it gets me 40% back.
There you go. Hey,
John will come back to St. Louis.
Yeah.
He is constantly here, dude.
that's true. Yeah, starring John Hamm and Ellie Kemper.
And Nikki lives here. So Nikki Glazer lives here. So that's, oh, am I getting a phone call?
You're getting a phone
Turn it
call.
off.
It's not on silent, David.
That's my bad.
Yeah.
Pick,
Well,
I mean, pick it up. Dude,
yeah.
pick it up right now on speaper.
It could be
Who is it?
Is it a
Can't
client?
put it-
Probably business.
Hi, this is David Lemon.
Speakerphone.
Good. How are you?
Now because I was thinking about a funny story to do about the survey that shows that St. Louis is really good for singles. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do know the story that just broke about that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it is funny, but I think if you read the article, it kind of opens the door to the conversation of rent is cheap. This is an affordable city to live in. It makes sense to live alone and be alone. And I know that you do. Obviously, I've seen you on TikTok and social media. And
Thanks, bro.
everywhere,
I appreciate
but
it.
Yeah, I love your work. Do you do like rental properties, or is this like I'm trying to find like a matchmaking service to like kind of speak to like single life in the area, but I'd love to talk to somebody about
Connect them with
the
me.
actual the affordability of St. Louis. Is that something you might be willing to speak to, or can you
Yeah.
speak to?
I've got a friend here that has a lot of, actually in the room with me right now, that has a lot of experience with it. Can you hear him?
Man. Hey, man, this is James. How are you? Can you hear me, buddy? This is my name's James. I work with the fellas here.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
What are you looking for? I got like a
whoever-
great 2-bedroom. So I got a great 1-bedroom, and it's $100,000.
Okay, do you guys do rentals at all? I mean, obviously.
Oh yeah, man, I'll rent it out to you today if you want. Come on by. You know the Panera nearby? Let's meet at the Panera. Say,
It's Breadco in St. Louis. It's Breadco in St. Louis.
bread, St. Louis Bread Company is the original name of Panera.
He's just messing with you, buddy.
There's a Panera right around the corner. I'm from here though, so I call it Bread Code too.
Hey, he got you, James.
I gave myself what I knew was St. Louis Bread Company. God damn it.
Yeah, I switch back and forth now. Unfortunately, I've fallen victim to the change. But I mean, yeah, whoever can like speak to that, and if you guys have a place that you're showing right now, if we could go to a place and do the interview at like
what's so interesting?
within a place.
What's so interesting is I actually do have some people that would actually be decent at this. So their name is, I can get you their info. I can text you their info. CC or Brad over at like Garcia Property Management. That could help you out. And then if you want to stay connected, we could totally do that.
Yeah, that'd be great. Send me whoever you think would be good for this. And because I know there's like two angles to it, single nightlife, but also it is affordable to live alone here. So whoever can speak to that, and also, show a property just to make the story a little bit more visual and entertaining. So whoever you got, yeah.
Yeah. If you could just text me on this number, I can give you a call back after this and we can go into detail a little bit more.
Again, we'll meet 2
Okay,
o'clock.
sounds
St.
good.
Louis Bread Company.
Okay, I'll see you there. You just pick one. I'll find you.
Yeah, the one right by you.
Oh my gosh.
I'll
The one in the corner of
Thanks, bro. I appreciate you.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Nice.
I hope-
Awesome. That was fantastic.
Did you know that person?
He's from KMOV. He's from Channel 4.
Oh, okay.
I hope he watches the show.
He's from Channel 4.
I was waiting.
I was like, I want to let Murr just riff here, but
What
I
a-
also want to like get this quick so we
Sure.
can wrap it up.
What a advertisement for St. Louis. St. Louis, it's affordable to live alone.
It was named the #1 place for singles in America on some article by US Weekly or something like that.
Well, what's his face is going to film that show here. I thought it was like due to film St. Louis, like DTF, but it's actually just DTF St. Louis.
DTF St. Louis?
Yeah, it's like it's a new show that's going to be filming here for somebody famous is in it too. But I literally thought it just like was a stand-in for like it's like a TBD title. They just know they're going to film in St. Louis, but no, it's just
It gets
People
clicks.
fucking in St.
It gets clicks, baby.
Well, James, it's been wonderful having you here.
You too, fellas. Pleasure meeting you. I don't know if we covered as much civics as you wanted, but we did, jump categories.
We really just want to promote your show, buddy. We're really appreciative of you. We're big fans of your work, and we really honestly wanted to talk about your train fandom.
Yeah, for real. We'd
By
love
the
to.
way, if anyone wants to come see my shows in St. Louis, I'll be there, or the outskirts of St. Louis, I suppose.
Yes.
In what is it called, Richmond Town? No,
Richmond Heights.
Heights.
Yeah, you can take the
Richmond
metro
Heights.
to Richmond Heights.
Yeah. I mean, the metro is right there, guys. We have, just get your tickets at murrlive.com. I'll be there Halloween weekend, 5 shows.
Yeah, it's
Oh, hell yeah.
Halloween
Oh, 5
night.
shows, yeah.
If you want to see him Halloween night and have a spooky good time.
What times are the shows? Just for my own actual knowledge.
Go to murrlive.com. It'll be there.
That's right.
I'll
That's
take
right.
a look.
It's
I don't know.
night.
You're doing late shows though, right?
Yeah, they're nighttime. Normal nighttime shows.
Okay, noted.
Are you doing 2? Are you doing back to back?
Yeah, probably like 7 and 9:30 or something like that. I don't know.
Okay, cool.
I was
Awesome.
asking for myself. I have a show on Halloween weekend that I
Yeah.
would like to go to that show.
Well, it's
So,
Yeah, we're
Sunday or
We're going.
Saturday. Oh no, yes. Oh, because anyway.
yeah. Anyway, thank you so much,
Yeah, fellas.
Colonel. This was an honor.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
All right,
we'll
guys,
see you.
thanks for the
We'll
time.
see you on the 30th or the 31st, pal.
Or the first.
I'll be there.
Take care,
the
fellas.
30th. See you, brother.
See ya. That was Chad Michael Murray, and this was Overarching. Overarching is recorded at Fly North Theatricals here in sunny South City, St. Loogie McGoogie. Our producer is Ashleigh Brandmeyer. Logo designed by JB Burks, aka Skrub. Follow us on social media at Overarching ST Lewis. And if you're not watching this on YouTube, you're probably not hearing these credits because we're not going to clip this for vertical video. Unless, ladies. But if you are, smash that subscribe button like you would if we were, in fact, famous comedian from the True TV, Chad Michael Murray. I'm Colin Michael Murray,
I'm David Michael Murray.
I'm Bradley Michael Murray.
and this was Over Michael Murray.